In March 2024, officers with the Chillicothe, Illinois Police Department executed an arrest warrant for an individual who had been sending explicit messages and videos to an undercover investigator who was posing as a female under the age of 18.
Dominic?
Yes.
How's it going?
Going good. What's up?
Got an arrest warrant for you, okay?
What?
For indecent solicitation of a child. So go ahead and put your hands behind your back and under arrest.
I'll take this for you.
Put your hands behind your back. Alright, so your warrant's out of Marshall County, and then you also have charges out of Peoria County, okay? So we're going to go back to Chillicothe PD, we'll read you your rights there, and
Okay.
Alright?
Kicks on that phone.
That's not bad. Might as well Mirandize him in case he fucking starts sputtering out some shit in the car.
The nice thing, we know that's the phone. There's a kick notification on it.
Fucking kick out. And then also we'll note it. We'll verify the phone number we get back from the PD. I'll call from the PD number to that. I'll come up.
Okay.
That way it ties everything back together like a little bow.
I'm just gonna read it to him real quick.
Yeah, you got it.
That's it for us. Thank you. Take care. Thanks, guys. Hopefully.
All right, real quick. I'm not gonna question you here, but I'm just real quick, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So you have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Like I said, we'll discuss everything once we get out of here. We're not going to do it here, okay? And then we'll turn right into here. Just take a right.
Okay.
And then you can just have a seat right over here.
Okay.
I'm just going to read something again real quick. And then we'll kind of introduce ourselves and then kind of explain why we're here, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Here's your copy of the warrant.
All right, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
What's that one more time?
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
Well, I'd be that. I want to hear what you guys have, like.
We can explain it to you.
Well, the reason why we're here, and we're having a conversation about it, okay?
Yeah.
I know you're kind of interested about why we're here, and we kind of get your side of everything when it comes to this, okay?
Yeah.
It's an open dialogue, okay?
Yeah.
So you know, I am Detective Donovan with the Chillicothe Police Department, Detective Reinhardt with the Marshall County Sheriff's Office, and this is Officer Corey Kozer, and he's with the Chillicothe Police Department, okay?
Yeah.
Just so we're aware, we've been doing some investigating, okay? So, something was brought to our attention.
Yeah.
That's how we get involved in these things.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Basically, a parent or family member reached out to us about their daughter being messaged by an older gentleman. Okay. And then during that investigation, your name was brought up in that investigation. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you use online messaging services or anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, I do.
Okay, which sites do you? I'm kind of old, so I don't know. I'm not familiar with some of the sites. What sites do you use to message?
I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like what kind of like I don't know because I get on a bunch of different sites.
Like what? I mean, just what sites do you get on?
Like dating sites and stuff.
Okay, what kind of dating sites?
I don't know. There's a lot of times.
I've been married 20 years, so it's been a while since I've been on dating sites. You might have to refresh me.
I'll be like, I don't know how to explain it.
Just as best you can.
I Oh yeah, let's see. There's like adult friend finder,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Okay.
There's the alt, it's an alt. So it's like a different version of it.
Yeah.
But let's see. I get on like Instagram or Twitter.
Twitter? These are ones I've heard of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Where's some other ones?
And then I'll talk to people on there, and then they'll tell me, they'll give me a link, and then I will sign up. They'll tell me, hey, talk to me here. And so I'll sign up, with my email stuff, and then I'll be on that. There's a bunch of
What's
them.
your email?
I don't even
What is
know.
your email?
So, huh?
What is your email address?
Well, I got at Yahoo.
At Yahoo?
So
That's your email. How long do you have that email address?
I've had that for, I don't
Since
know.
the beginning of time, because I've had mine.
I've had mine since
No.
like 3rd grade.
No, that's not the beginning. My first one was
Okay.
at Yahoo. So, and then I had that one, and then I got one more. It's at Gmail. So, I don't know. There's just a bunch of different sites that I signed up through links, from different girls, saying that I get to just talk to them on there or whatever.
And what
So,
what site's that? Just in general, what
I
site?
don't know, like the names of them exactly. They're like local singles,
Local singles.
stuff like that.
Have you ever been on the site Kick? K-I-K?
Kick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on Kick before.
When was the last time you were on that? When was the last time you were on Kick?
Let's see, the other night probably.
Just the other night. Okay, so something frequent. All right, these officers will be able to tell you more about. This involves Kick.
Yeah,
something on
I've talked to a lot of people on Kick.
How many people do you think you talked to on there?
Instagram, or not Instagram. There's Kick. Freaking.
Why do you think you're
Telegram. Just Google a chat. So I don't know. There's a
Well,
bunch.
these two guys are going to talk to you about some messages that were on Kick. Okay, that's why we're here.
But
That's why we're here. Okay, they're going to talk to you about that. Okay.
Before we get to that, I just need I need your phone number real quick, bud, for my report. And can you confirm your date of birth?
1987.
And can you confirm your address where you live? And who lives there?
It's me and my brother, my mom and dad.
Okay. What's your mom and dad's name?
Figursky.
What's your brother's name?
He's like 6 years. He's probably 30, 31.
Okay. You got your own room in their house, or you guys share a room?
Yeah, I got my own room.
You got your own room? That's good.
Upstairs, yeah.
That's good. Alright, so reason there's Chillicothe and Marshall County is because one of them was a female from Marshall County you were speaking to, and then the other one was a female from Chillicothe you were speaking to, okay?
Okay.
Do you remember talking to a girl named Taylor? 14-year-old from Lake area.
14?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I mean, I could have talked to Taylor. I mean, I've talked to a lot of people.
Remember that girl?
So, I seen her on there. She was in there was chat rooms in there. She was in.
Okay.
So,
Did you private message her then? Or DM, whatever you guys call it. Did you message her individually?
but me, no,
No?
I didn't personally. I saw her. She was on chat. She was on chats. I saw her on in a bunch of, actually a couple groups. So,
So how did the conversation get struck between you and Taylor?
huh?
How did the conversation get
What
struck?
conversation?
the conversation that's been provided me by our parents.
Here's the thing.
I don't know what with me.
I forgot to ask you.
Like,
Do you go by Dominic or Dom? What do you like? What do you prefer to be called? I don't. You prefer Dominic? Okay. I just want to. These officers didn't get here because, you know what I mean?
Well,
something was reported to them.
Yeah.
And they investigated it, and they were able to get the chat logs of what was sent from your account.
Yeah, warrants have been sent to Cape, so we have.
But the thing is, by multiple people, I've been like blackmailed or even my account's been hacked and stuff before. So
but here's the thing, Dom. How these things work is these officers go and get the warrants for your information when it comes to the account. Okay.
What's that mean?
It means they have the chat logs you had with these two minors.
And this big thick thing here, this is all your chat history.
And
you know what else is?
And it has on there when these officers told you, what were told to you.
And what else is included?
That the chat that they told you they were not of age.
Addresses. And IP addresses are back to one device. IP addresses don't go to multiple devices.
So Dominic, just to kind of explain the IP addresses, when we were asking some of those questions, we know where you live at based off your IP address.
Your email
we knew
address,
where you worked at based off of your IP address.
Okay.
We just didn't pull your name out of a hat and say this is the guy that was messaging these girls.
And when you logged into the Kick account, it keeps a timestamp of what IP you're at. And it also lets you know what phone and everything. So we know that you were on your phone, this phone here.
Okay.
We know that you at home, you logged in at work. That's how we knew where you worked.
With the message
that
logs
IP
and everything.
address. So.
And they've read the message logs. They know what you said to the two individuals.
We've seen the pictures, we've seen the message logs.
Who's the other one?
So the other girl, to ask you, do you remember this girl, Maggie?
Oh, yeah. I know her.
Okay. Have you talked to her?
Yes, I talked to her.
You have talked to her? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you guys usually talk about?
Well, erotic roleplay. I thought, that's what we were doing.
Roleplay. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Did any time in that conversation she tell you how old she was?
I don't remember. I don't know how old she was.
Okay.
You remember getting,
How old
that,
did
you remember getting that photo? The feet. There was a lot of feet pics you requested.
Yes, I'm in the feet. I don't.
I'm not joking about that one. I'm just confirming you remember sending and receiving those.
I didn't know, like, she's actually, like, underage, like.
Well,
So
I mean,
I'll kind of go over a little bit with Maggie. So even just recently, you talked about wanting to date her, and you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Talked about wanting to date her, but you also said that you had to wait until she was 18. So you saying that you weren't aware of her age?
Because I didn't know her real age.
But in that conversation, it was mentioned you knew she went to school.
She's what I just do. Yeah, because what I didn't know.
How old did you think she
was
was?
black. I know because there's other people I bet that like to, they're not serious. They pretend to be,
So you
kind of like you pretended to be a different age than you really were. You said you were 24.
So Dominic, I mean, looking at any of these pictures, I'll show you a couple. On any of these pictures, would you have said that this female looks like she's over 18 years old? I don't think any of those pictures look like she's over 18.
Because I didn't think I thought she was into that, like I thought it was just a role play thing, nothing was ever gonna come of it, so.
Okay.
So like for role-playing instances, so you, in your mind, you were envisioning her to be underage, but you didn't think she was underage, but you assumed through role-play, you were pretending that she was that age.
There's others that do that too, and call me like, you know, daddy and stuff, and like, but they're not underage. They're just playing. It's role play, you know.
But in your mind, you're envisioning them to be that age.
Yeah, because I mean, that's what. Yeah, it's just a role play. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, you could go on to sites and you could see, you know, there's, you know, people, you know, they just, you pretend, you know, it's just nothing, you know, you don't think, it's not, you know.
Did you guys
real.
Did you guys at any time ever discuss role playing? That you want to believe something different than what was actually in front of your eyes?
I don't know, possibly at the beginning. I mean, I just thought, I did not know she was actually underage.
In Taylor's situation, the one I showed you, I mean, the first message was she was
Right,
14
that-
female,
that-
and then shortly later she told you she couldn't wait till she was 16 to drive. So I mean, Taylor made it very clear she was underage.
Yeah. No, I didn't know. I just thought it was. I did not know that they were for real. Cause.
So just to kind of explain something.
I thought they were. I even thought they were the same person. You know. So I didn't even think they were separate. You know, I just thought it was the same person playing. You know, different people even.
People do that on there?
Huh?
People do that?
Yeah, there's so much stuff that people do. Like, I don't know. It's
We're not on these apps, so we don't know. Like,
if you get on, you talk to some of the people. Like, you know, I just talk to so many people, and then like there's just so many. I don't know. You say kinky, I guess, or just you know that are into different things. You know, like there's one girl that you know she wears like diapers and stuff, and you know likes to be like you know like a kid. You know, she's not. So I don't know. I didn't know this. Like I just thought I get on there and just you know have fun and all that. I wasn't like.
I could tell in the back of your mind though, you were a little nervous talking to her because you mentioned once you hoped she wasn't a cop in there.
Well.
See, I could tell in the back of your mind when I was reading through those messages.
Well, yeah.
You were hoping that she. You know,
I didn't know. Yeah, I said. I mean, I don't know exactly if I said it to her, but yeah, there's been people.
You
I've said things too, like you know, like I guess it's kind of weird, you know, like you know, are you a cop or something? Are you trying to, you know, get me in trouble? You know, like entrap me or something? I don't know. And you know, they say they always tell you no or whatever, and they just said. I just thought it was real. I don't know how else to put this, guys. Like I'm online. If you go to the sites that I go to, it wasn't. I don't know.
and to confirm your Kick account, I mean, we already have, but your username was like, correct?
Yeah, something like that.
You can confirm that's your account, correct?
2-7. What?
That's your account, correct?
Alright, so yeah.
That's his account. Alright. What do you guys got?
So the pictures that were sent down there, were those pictures of you or those pictures of other people?
Which pictures? I've sent pictures of me and other people because I don't know.
So just
there's a
pictures
lot
of-
of people that do that, you know, because it's just, I don't know.
So I'm just talking about pictures that would have like male genitalia in them. Were those of yours or was that of somebody else?
It's
Just remember,
could
we
be
have
both.
IP
I send,
attachments.
like I said, I send. It could have been. I send both, or so it's.
So you sent some of yours and some
I
of other
sent me
people's?
and some other people, like I sent pictures of me, and then I don't know. Are you talking to like them specifically?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see the picture. I don't think I sent of me. And there's so many pictures I have, guys. Like you gotta understand.
So I'll talk more because
I take a lot of pictures, and there's a lot of pictures out there too. So it's crazy.
So
This is
I know you've been talking to Maggie for a while. It sounds like you've been talking to Taylor for a while as well.
yeah.
So I'll talk more.
I talked to
That
her
would've
a
been
few times. Yeah.
a little more recently. So you talked to Maggie just a couple days ago. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So in there were pictures that were sent through the Kick app. That wouldn't have been from like a phone gallery. So I'm asking, are those pictures of you? It doesn't matter one way or another. What it comes down to is
there's
it was
a
a
lot of
picture.
times you can fake pictures. Even when they ask you for live pictures,
Okay.
you know, so.
So were those pictures of you then, or would they have been from somebody else? Can you remember that from about 2 days ago?
It's probably someone else. I don't
Okay.
send ones of me.
You
So
don't
where would you gotten those pictures on? Like,
Just online, you know. Other people, like, you know what I mean? They send you things. So, you know, you just go on like Twitter, you know, freaking.
So Dominic, obviously we don't want a lineup of male genitalia or anything like that, but I can at least speak for the pictures that were sent to Maggie. It appears to be from the same male. Okay.
yes, like so are Taylor's. That's the same body.
Yeah, it's the same body, and like I said, it doesn't affect anything negatively if those pictures are of you.
The charge is the same no matter what.
It's the same. I'm just curious, is really all I'm asking.
I can't believe that.
So this
Can't
phone.
believe this. I thought this was. I did not know. I just thought it was roleplay, man.
Okay. Well,
Like it's like I mean, she's so I don't know. She's real. She's a real person that I was talking to.
it's a real person.
Yeah, that's it.
But I mean-
they're real good.
So I mean, here's the thing.
I was actually talking to them.
Yeah, you were talking to a Maggie and you were talking to a
You
Taylor.
have proof of this.
Yeah, that's what our warrants are from. We have
Yeah,
all the
I
kids.
know. You have like proof that they were the ones messaging me.
Dominic, that's what, like he just showed you the message logs. We have all the message logs and everything.
Yeah.
We reached out to Kick with court orders, and they produced the logs of messages with the two accounts. Okay,
Yeah, but-
and that's what we have on. Okay, that was brought to our attention. That's why we started this investigation. Okay,
I just don't know what else to say. I just thought it was. I
I understand where you're coming from. Where
I thought he wrote. I did not know.
where you thought it was possible
Just,
role playing,
It was just like, you know,
but the problem is, Dominic, if a person tells you how old they are, okay, in your head you're still envisioning that person is still that age in role playing.
because that's what, you know, that was just part of it. In my head, I was thinking I was thinking there were that, you know, I
But when
didn't
they
think
told-
that was that person.
But when that person
Yeah.
told you that age, you still believe that they were that age, and even
No,
if it's
I
a
didn't.
role playing issue.
No, I didn't. I did not believe. It was just role play. It wasn't like, oh, she's actually this. No, I didn't even think that person was real.
But in your
honestly.
mind, you're thinking that person is that age because that's what role playing is. If you're one of those people that's into Furbies and stuff,
Fake. it's fake, you know. Like,
But you're still in your head envisioning that person to be 14, 15,
Yeah, that's what-
16 years old.
yeah, that's what they. No, but
Because there wouldn't be role playing in it. It would just
it's
be
imaginary, you know. It's
Yeah,
not,
but in your mind, you're still envisioning them to be that age.
And nobody talked about role play with Maggie. You and Maggie never talked about role play. So if that was in your head, it was only in
You
your
and
head.
Taylor.
Yeah, I just thought I don't know, man. I'm just telling you. I talked to a lot of people. I just thought that was in the, you know, like that. I didn't even think they were real. I thought they were the same person. Like,
But you never had the conversation with either one of them that this was role playing.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'm 100% sure of it.
So,
I've
we've been
read,
through each other's message logs and
Well, then I
read through the logs, and there's not one mention in there about role playing.
And I just assumed it. I guess I don't know. Like, I even brought up. Talking about how I know you're the same person as this person, you know, and I thought I did not know.
Was there any conversations like that?
he said one time he said in there, like, you remind me of someone else, and that was the end of it.
But you didn't name the person?
No, there was no name. It was just like, you remind me of I'm not
There's
quoting word for it. It was like,
there's even a third person because someone invited me to this group. There's 3 of them, and I remember they all joined the same day and they all left the group the same time. And I talked about it. It said stuff. So right there, I thought that was fake. I thought I thought it was someone else, you know.
that wasn't Maggie or Taylor, though, that did that, correct?
Yes, it was.
That invited you to a group?
Huh?
That invited you to a group?
You know, Kick, I don't know. Like, because Kick, you message people and then your messages get, like, erased and then you start over and you don't remember, like, everything. Like, you know, you can start up another conversation, you know, from blank and not have what you had before. Anyways, I don't know if they were the ones. There's a spider right there. I don't know if they were the ones that invited me. Someone invited me to a group that had them in it, and then they left. And I remember bringing it up, and I just thought, like, I thought they were all the same person. So
I can assure you, Matt, or at least Taylor, was in no group messages. So I can't speak for Maggie, I don't remember.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said Taylor was never in any group chats with multiple people.
Like,
Was
just
Maggie,
like
he's trying to say
3 or
it was-
4 people?
Yeah.
No,
She was in
not
it.
that I saw in the messages either.
she was in a group. She was in the group. I know. She was in a couple groups.
Well, they were in group. I'm
Yeah.
saying there was no, like, small, like, 3, 4 people, like you were saying, just messaging each other. It was all their
No, I'm
message
saying-
logs are just
I'm not
between her
saying-
and one other person.
Yeah, everything we got back from
I'm
Chris.
not saying they were I'm saying they were in the group. I'm not saying that they were messaging in the group. I'm saying they were in the group and they left.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I get what
all
you're.
their accounts are made the same day.
I get what you're saying though
So-
about the groups. People come in and out of groups all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of weird when you look at the profile and then it says 8 days it was made. All 3 of them, and then they all 3 leave the group, you know, and then they all. See, another thing why I thought they were the same is because they always used the emojis in the same way, and then they always, you know, freaking, I don't know, it's just.
So if you thought it was if something was
so-
fishy about it, why'd you continue to message them?
Well, I don't know about like fishy. I just bet like it was one person that was like playing multiple people, you know.
But that would be somebody that you know seemed kind of odd to you, right? If that was the case.
No, I mean, I don't know what you mean by odd. Like, what do you
I'm
mean?
just trying to figure out, like, you're saying that
It's like
there's
the-
3 accounts that were similar. What does that have to do with anything? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How's that change anything?
That is, that it wasn't, what it changes is that it wasn't a minor that thought I was talking to. It was someone that played these multiple characters, like, you know, there's people.
Just because they signed in and out of an account on a group at the
No.
same time?
What?
Just because they went into
No.
a group at the same time and left the same time?
They signed it. They made an account the same day.
I mean,
Made an account. You all join a group, and then you all leave at the same time. Like,
What group was that?
I don't know the group right off the top of my head, but it was, I don't know, I think it was a Peoria one, like, Peoria something, I don't know, it was a group. I don't know what
Gotcha.
the name,
Okay.
I don't know the name of it. I don't know like the name of all these groups and stuff. It's like everything, because there's so many, and I don't know. I would just have to try to just like find it, I guess. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. I was just mostly curious about it.
I don't know, guys. Like, I just thought that was. That was.
Hey, if you thought it was fishy and weird, why'd you
I don't
ask them
think
if
it
they
was
could meet
fit-
up?
I'm never gonna meet up. You know how many times we said that? You know, it was just like, yeah, okay. You want to meet? Yeah, let's meet. Oh, you're just playing. No, I'm not. Yeah, you're playing. You know,
So if it-
I'll meet. You know.
so you thought that just you guys were just, it was just
Bullshit talk.
bullshit, just kind of,
Yeah, I just thought it was like, cause basically I didn't think anything was serious. I did not.
but here's my question to you, Dominic. If you thought this was, you know, bullshit, or you just thought it was part of the game, right? Why would you come up with the idea to meet at a establishment that's not too far from your house, a hotel that's not too far from your house? Why not say a nice hotel in Peoria? We'll go out to dinner at, you know, Alexander's, but no, you pick Taco Bell and I believe the Super 8 or the Motel 6, which is right down the street from your house.
Right, it just popped in my head, man.
I mean, because if you're gonna do role playing,
It popped in my head, and I was trying to.
you know, pick a little better way to eat than Taco Bell and go to stay at the ritzy, you know,
It's just
Motel
a place.
6.
It's just a place, man. That just popped in my head. It was just like,
And it happens to be, you know, within walking distance from your house.
so. I mean, it's not like I was getting. They don't know where I live. They showed up. You know, that's not
I
bad.
understand they don't know where you live, but how does it look on our end when we know where you live and you're putting these messages out that you want to meet at a hotel that's right down the street from your house and eat at Taco Bell, which is right down the street from your house?
I don't want. I never wanted to eat there. She talked about waiting. I want to come right into the. I want you to have the room, which I want you to have the room, so I can go right into it. That sounds like that was a kind of a little weird. I thought so. And I think that's why I said Taco Bell. Like you go away at Taco Bell or something. I don't know. So I was just saying whatever. I never planned on meeting that place. Just popped in my head and it stayed there, you know, each time. So that's.
And we understand that.
What else
Like,
to
what he's
say?
saying though is it just seems odd. Like if I were to pick a place to want to meet somebody, I get like that one's walking distance from your house, so it's easy for you. But that's where like I would maybe pick, you know, a different hotel. You put something that's honestly really, really close to your house.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter. It could be. I could live right next door, and they could show up, and I could. What's that? I mean, it just popped in my head. That's all I could say.
Okay.
There was nothing.
You didn't meet anybody, so I mean you're not in trouble for that.
No, I wasn't planning on it. I just thought this was all. I didn't. Even, I still don't even know if they're real. Honestly, I don't see them here. I don't know.
I mean, usually when we do police investigations, we don't bring victims in and let them sit in with suspects. I'm gonna let you know that doesn't happen.
Yeah, but
I mean, if you want, I can tell you if you're watching police shows, you don't see a 15-year-old kid in the room with an adult that, was messaging them. That doesn't happen.
I just don't believe this. I just thought it was, role play.
But you never discussed with any of those girls the word role play.
I just thought they.
Yes or no? Did you ever say the word role play to any one of them?
Role play. I mean, I can't tell you. I mean, I talked to a lot of people.
I'm talking about with the
I don't know. I don't remember it all.
The two girls.
I talked to so many people. Like once I've done.
Because you and I both probably know the answer to that.
What?
It's no. You know for once.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
I can tell you it's no.
You don't know. I don't know that.
I do know that.
No, you don't know that. I know that because I don't know that.
I can tell you never did. Okay, I can tell you never once brought up the word role play.
I did not. I'm not saying I did.
So for you to say you were role playing is kind of not it because you never mentioned the word role play to them.
Was it? Well, I mentioned it to a lot of other people, so I'm just assuming it.
You just told me that you messaged role play to other people, correct?
I have before.
Yes, but you didn't say role play to these people.
Well, no.
Your words, not mine. Your exact
words. Words in my mouth.
No, I'm not. You exactly said.
Stop.
No. Dominic, I'm telling you what
I'm trying to tell you.
No, Dominic, you're trying to tell me that you never. I'm telling you what you told me. Your exact words were, Dominic. I have mentioned role play to other people, but I can tell you never mentioned to these people. So obviously, in the past,
I'm telling you.
No, I'm telling you you didn't. I went through the message.
Well, I
can tell you didn't. Okay, so to sit here and say that you were playing role play, but there was no role playing. There was never an engagement between them.
It doesn't matter if I say role play or not. It's like they was fake. It wasn't real. It was just it was nothing. It wasn't. They weren't. They weren't underage. They were actually. In my head, they weren't actually.
So then why would you role play that? If you think they're underage.
That's what I thought they wanted.
Because you're envisioning them then, and according to you, you're playing role play.
Wanted. I don't know. It's just.
Dominic, they never said anything about that though. That's all your thought process on it.
What's that?
That's all your thought process on it. There was never any mention of role play. There was never any mentioning of anything like that. Like I can speak specifically to the Maggie account. Like you. Just 2 days ago mentioned you wanted to date her and you wanted to keep her on the down low until she turns
18. And if you want to say it's role playing, that's fine. That's fine. But here's the thing: in your head, you're envisioning that person to be under the age of 18.
Sometimes I say these things just to see if they just guys like that wasn't a serious thing. It was just.
I mean, it is pretty serious. It's nude photographs to someone who tells you they're 14 years old.
No.
Yeah, no, that is pretty serious. Let's not down.
Yeah, but I didn't think they were. Okay.
They told you they were 14.
They told you they were 14. They said, I can't wait till I'm 16 to drive.
And even if you're playing role play, you're in your head are thinking it is a 14-year-old, and you still sent the photos.
Nope.
Yeah, you're right. You did nothing wrong in this. I get it. You did nothing.
Hey. I just didn't think.
The problem is, Dominic, even if you're thinking it's a role-playing situation, you're envisioning the person to be of that age. So even if you want to say it's a role play, you're still role playing that person is 14 and you're still sending them those photos. Or the person is 15 and still envisioning. You're not sending it to the person. That's what role playing is.
Behind the character.
You think behind the character. Yep, and you're thinking that character is 14 years old.
Not that character, the person. I mean, the person behind the character.
Then that's not role playing then, Dominic.
Yeah, because
that's not that's not role playing. Role playing is when a person portrays to be an actor or some kind of person to entice the other person. So in your head, you're thinking this person is 14 years old, and you're sending these nude photographs to them, or the person is 15, and you're sending them because that's what role playing is. Okay, role playing is you're looking at someone and saying, "You tell me I've been envisioning this person is 15 years old."
I never did. I did not.
That's what. No, your words, not mine. You said role playing.
They were envisioning themselves as that.
No, you.
No, you.
No, I was. No, I was.
No, then why?
I go along with it, and that I did not think.
You went along. So you said
didn't think they were.
but they're playing the role of that. They're that role. They're playing that role. That's their role. They think you're
I
playing.
said that's fine. So,
But you never used the word role play.
Okay, well, that's just what I think of role play, but you know, it's just not. Maybe not role play. It's just they think they're this person. I didn't think.
But you're still playing. What are you playing along that role?
Well, yeah, because they.
You played the role of a 24-year-old, and they were going to play the role of a 15-year-old.
Yeah, so I was just playing along, and then.
So in your head, you're thinking this person's 15. That's how this goes.
No, I was thinking it was one person playing the three people that was over 18, and just.
So what would be the purpose of role playing if you thought they were 18? Why would you role play with somebody?
Because I wanted to.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm trying to see
who the
Yeah.
but I also want to see who. I'm trying to see who the person is, you know, that's behind, you know. They're playing these people and then behind, because like a lot of times there are a lot of people out there that use fake photos and act like other people and send you things and try to, you know, get money. You know, it's called like scamming, right? And then you.
Did these girls ever ask you for money?
Huh?
Did they ask for money? Did they try scamming you?
I don't think they asked for any money. But that don't matter.
It does matter because you offered to pay Taylor money for nudes.
I'm trying.
Did they ever ask you for money?
See, I'm trying to see. See, that's the thing is they.
My question is, did they ask you or did you ask them
What?
for money for the pictures?
Oh, no, they didn't ask me for any money.
But you did, though.
I didn't ask for money.
Did he ask for money for it?
Absolutely.
I didn't ask for money.
You said you would pay them money for nudes.
Yeah, I said that just to. Well, you see, the people behind, you know, that play these characters, they want money. So.
But they didn't ask for that. No time did they ask for these. They never asked. They never asked.
Trying to see what they.
So you figured to get ahead of it.
Said.
Get ahead of it so they didn't scam you.
No.
I'm trying to understand your logic here, okay?
It's just hard to explain, like.
Well, because sometimes the hardest thing to explain is not the truth. The easiest thing is usually the truth.
Well, when you're kind of like got all this going on, you know, you're just kind of like wow, like
the thing is,
Dominic, your mind's racing. It's hard to.
Dominic, I don't think you're a bad person at all. Okay.
I'm not.
Okay, hear me out. I don't think you're a bad person at all. Okay. I think you made some. I made some stupid mistakes. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. But the good thing is you didn't meet these girls. You didn't do anything like that. Okay.
So.
But there is a problem.
Until I knew like
Dominic,
who I was talking to.
There is a problem though with them telling you that they were of age, of what age they were, and then you still communicating with them. Okay.
Well,
and in no time,
Dominic,
in no time was there a mention of role playing. Okay.
Well,
there was you didn't mention it. They didn't mention it, but you continued to send messages. Okay. But they also told you.
You only have these messages. Do you have messages from like the groups they've been in and stuff?
I only have messages from you to them.
Well,
that's because that's where the crime is.
That's the
you
thing.
To them. Okay.
Well,
do I need to go? Should I open up your account and go look at every person you've talked to?
Well, I mean, can you break up like deleted conversations?
We got everything.
I have every conversation you've had with the two.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can bring up all the people because I talked to hundreds.
I know. We're here to talk about the.
Yeah, but those, I couldn't talk to them privately, but then they actually messaged in the groups. I'm pretty sure they're the one that messaged in the groups first. Actually, like the Peoria, they're like a Peoria group. And then there's that other one I was talking about. There were multiple groups they were in that had multiple people in there too. So
Well, just because they're in a groups doesn't mean they're
but they say things in there, you know.
Now, let's just stop
And
lying.
that's just like,
'Cause I have the group messages too, and she never once mentioned
I'm
in
not
groups
saying-
anything.
I'm not saying she did. I'm just saying.
You just told us they did.
You said they're in these groups and making these messages.
No, I'm saying they could have.
They didn't.
I don't remember all this because there's.
But I'm telling you, they didn't. You're saying that they could have, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But I can tell you they fucking didn't. Okay?
We have group messages too. Never once, at least mine, ever sent a single group message.
I don't.
Joined a group, yes. Sent a group message, no.
I didn't. Okay. I mean, that's fine.
I'm just saying,
I don't know.
Dominic.
You guys know.
Hey,
You
Dominic.
guys know. I don't.
We're here to talk to you about you and Maggie and you and Taylor. We don't
Yeah.
care what was done in the
I
group
just thought they were.
messages.
I thought they were the same person.
Okay, but
And,
they weren't.
Huh?
They weren't. They were two different females.
I didn't know that.
But anyways,
And
and that's your fine to have that side of the story.
I mean,
I just want to kind of explain a couple things to you, and we'll kind of go over some stuff. Do you have any other questions?
Oh, I'm good, just saying.
so these were real people that were
So,
messaging.
Let me educate you.
And what about them being? What are they doing in these chat rooms, anyways? If they're underage,
What are you
Like,
doing messaging them, sending them
I
pictures
just
like
told
that?
you. I just thought it was a thing that they liked, you know, and I was just going along, you know. I never thought they were actual, you know.
So here's the thing. If I'll just give
And
you a
then
little
I
friendly.
just went along with it, and I just figured that that the real person will come, you know.
So
will
here's the
come
thing,
out.
Dominic. If someone tells you they're 15,
No,
I wouldn't be sending them pictures of male genitalia and stuff like that. Okay. As soon as they're 15, if someone tells you that,
I didn't think they were.
but they told you they were. So
No,
whether you
that
want to
don't mean
believe.
they are. Like, people lie. People, you know, like,
I get it.
they all that, you know. So,
Dominic, here's the thing.
but I never even said those pictures were of me, you know. You said it was the same person, though.
It appears to be, but here's the thing, it doesn't really matter. If they're of you, of him, it doesn't matter. What it comes down to is it came from that phone that sent it to those profiles with those underage females. That's the problem,
Yeah.
okay? It doesn't matter if it was you, I was really just asking out of curiosity. It really
I did
has
that.
no effect
I
on
did it.
anything for what we're doing here.
See, I don't believe, I don't understand how, I don't know, getting, I might have to talk, can I talk to a lawyer?
Do you want to talk to a lawyer?
I might have to, because I just don't,
That's fine.
it's
You want to talk to a
not,
lawyer?
it's like, just because it's not.
That's Dominic. If you
I
want to
just
talk to a
don't- I
lawyer,
can't-
do you want to talk to a lawyer, Dominic?
I gotta, yeah, I just, so these were the, I was actually talking to these girls.
Dominic, I just want to ask, do you want to talk to a lawyer?
Yeah, it'd be,
Take a deep
I
breath.
think so, I mean,
It's yes or no.
okay. I don't know how this goes, guys, like, if I talk
It's
to a
a- it's a
lawyer,
simple-
I know, but if I talk to a lawyer, do I have to get one myself, or does one come in, or?
If you want to talk to a lawyer, it's yes or no, and then we'll go. There's a route, but you have to answer that question on your own. I can't answer that for you, Dominic. That's a question you're gonna have to say yes or no question.
Okay, first, is there a way?
It's a yes or no question, Dominic.
No, first I want to ask.
I can't. It's a
wanna
yes
ask
or no.
something else.
Do you
I wanna
want?
ask something else?
I can't answer any
Can I
questions.
see, like, is there a way to know that these were real people, that I was actually talking to them?
I cannot answer any questions moving forward unless you answer the question of do you want an attorney?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go over the charges with you, and I'm gonna have you sit back in the holding cell for a minute, okay? So here's what you're gonna be charged with. I'm not gonna answer any more questions on that side of things, but here's the thing. So you're gonna be charged with solicitation to meet a child, indecent solicitation of a child, harmful material, sexual exploitation of a child, and grooming. Those are gonna be the charges that you're gonna get through the Chillicothe Police Department, through Peoria County.
You can go with me.
With you? Okay. So he wants a lawyer, but if you want to let him
What's
know
that?
the charges, he wants a lawyer.
For, oh, he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just went over my charges. I don't know
I mean,
what you had.
I still don't know that these people are real. Like, you know, so.
You want a lawyer? We're
Dominic, we can't answer any questions since you revoked that you wanted a lawyer, okay? I can't give you any further information, can't have any more
I mean, that's
conversation.
fine. I mean,
I'm just letting you know.
you guys are gonna charge me
Throw
anyway.
yourself, man.
I'm sorry.
What's up?
Throw him your phone self.
Yeah. All right, Dominic, have to come with me, okay?
I don't know, guys. You get on some of these sites and you'll see.
I can just walk down this hallway, all the way down, and then take a left. All right, we'll be right back with you, okay?
Yeah.
Marshall County Jail, and you'll sit there until you see a judge within 48 hours.
How long?
You'll see a judge within 48 hours.
In 48?
Within 48 hours.
Within 48 hours.
So, can I ask about?
You want a lawyer? We can't talk anymore.
Following the investigation, prosecutors filed multiple felony charges, including 2 counts of indecent solicitation of a and 1 count of grooming. Court records show the defendant later entered a guilty plea to 1 count of indecent solicitation of a Class 3 felony, while the remaining charges were dismissed as part of the plea agreement. On February 27, 2026, a Peoria County judge sentenced the defendant to 5 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections, the maximum sentence allowed for the offense. The court also ordered credit for 1 day of time served, along with standard fines and court costs.